where you have a bunch of unmons and outside of Magmar, and like it's pretty decent.
I
But
love
I'm
the implication that
bringing
Magmar isn't an Unmon.
Magmar is actually pretty good. I played enough NFE to respect the Mag.
That's fair. It's like completely unwallable in Gen 7, but it's hard to... It's like the third best fire after Monferno and Lampent.
It's like, it's in that really weird speed tier where it both outspeeds everything and doesn't outspeed anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, it's hard to bring in because you usually want to go, like, Specs or something.
Yeah.
I guess you guys run Z-Move Mag, but, like, I feel like Specs is legitimately...
No, Specs is
like,
its most common set.
Yeah, and it's hard to, like, hazard removal on NFP, especially in a tier without Golbat, is pretty bad.
Yeah, no, there's a reason people keep running Volibile, even though it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, our only really good remover in Sun and Moon is Servine, which has usually better things to do.
You mean Spin Wartortle?
I almost put that on Hail, but Ninja wanted a Volt Switch Absorber, so I ended up putting Volibile on instead.
what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing with DPPCU. It's another tier where the best form of removal is Wartortle, and it's very cringe.
I love how many lower tiers just are reliant on Wartortle to do spinning. Like, I think Black and White NU is?
And Black and White NFE as well. Oh, no, they have Natu, I guess.
Yeah, all the NFEs, except, like, Gen 7 is, like, not good.
No, it's a mess. Oh, so my team is Spadef, Solrock, which I think I like. I just like Solrock. Solrock is cool. There's Solrock, Garf, Arbok, offensive Baton Pass, Sword Stance, Mawile. What is on the rest of the team? Oh, it's Lead Butterfree, and then Magmar, and then Bibarel. Which is, so what's cool about DPP is that Simple is calculated at damage calculation instead of being like when you set up it, you get like the boost. So you can Sword Stance pass to Bibarel and it gets +4 automatically.
That is disgusting. that is actually disgusting. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. As you were saying, though, I think it's it's a really good metric of how bad hazards are. If you're looking at it through the lens of, does your tier rely on Wartortle to spin?
Yeah, and it's funny how many tiers over the years have just been completely reliant on Wartortle to spin.
And it's always a bad mon. It's always really bad.
It's always just not good, except it has spin.
It's like what? It's DPP NFE, DPP ZU. I'm
it
sure
is
any
NU by usage in Black and White, which is hilarious.
Oh, and it's the same thing with Black White ZU, except it's not Wartortle. It's you have to rely on Drillbur or
fucking Sandshrew.
And I was telling them, I was like, you should just like ban Frillish, because Frillish is like mega cancer if you think about it. It's probably one of the tiers where I can say like Frillish is like incredibly like centralizing, because like none of the spinners can break it. Like they're just incapable of like breaking Frillish, because Frillish is bad as fuck.
Gonna go to the Black and White NU viability rankings, and let's see where. Okay, this meta has got to be weird because there's 5 S ranks.
5 S ranks. How does that work?
Mola, Zard, Garbodor, Mandibuzz, Samurott.
Well, I get Garb. I don't know about the rest.
Okay, Wartortle is... Am I blind? Is it not on here? Wartortle is A- rank.
That's really fucking disgusting. Can you imagine? Like, Wartortle can't even beat Garb.
Yeah.
How do you use it?
I love looking at this VR because this was the gen before Knockoff got buffed, but with Eviolite, so you've got like A+ Misdreavus, A Duosian, A Gothorita, A- Rosalia, A- Wartortle, B plus Metang. Like, EVO without knock just moved so many, like, what's the word? The power creep up a bit in lower tiers. In terms of, like, relying on on NFEs of good mons.
Right.
Although calling Blastoise good is a stretch.
Did you know that there's Thwackey has some viability in one of the OMs because it is a bulkier version of Rillaboom? I think I told you about the Cancer OM Godly Gift, where you get the stat distribution of an Uber in your team, dependent on where your Pokemon is in your party. So if you have like Xerneas in your team, the Pokemon in the first slot will get like Xerneas' HP stat. So to some degree, Thwackey is more bulky than Rillaboom, so people use it.
I hate that. That's so cursed. Alright, the stream started, so let me do the show.
Should I try for other metas World Cup, even though last time there was an issue with racism in my region?
Do I want to know?
Sky Solo did a racism.
Oh, Sky Solo did a racism again?
Yeah, he called someone the N-word. The issue is I don't know like what race Sky Solo is, but like
I've heard multiple answers to that question, so.
And I don't know, like, so he said it to someone who's black. I think what's his name? SP told you about it, but he did a racism to someone, and he's in my region, so I don't know if I want to be on a team with him. But also my team is stacked, so I don't know if I should if I want to be a part of it.
I remember people were talking about like NFE World Cup, and I'm like, how? Literally the only two Canadians that played NFE at the time were myself and X-Hiss.
Exactly.
Hello, Sev. How's it going? And neither myself nor X-Hiss play current gen because fuck Gen 8 NFE. That meta sucks.
Hiss did for a bit.
Yeah, X-Hiss and I both did for a little while, and then I realized I don't like this meta.
Yeah, well, they might suspect Devotion.
You guys need good dark types. Volibile does not count.
That's what I'm saying. We should unban Pawn.
Hello, Sev. How's... Alright, let's start this thing.
Don't forget the Discord stream.
Right. Thank you for that. I completely forgot. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Oras PL to go up and see if there's RU or not. Because if there is RU, I will sign up as an RU player. I doubt I'll get drafted unless like Lunala's doing a team, but...
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have told you. Should I build a sketch team around Boomburst Primarina?
With Liquid Voice?
Yeah.
That sounds like it could be really funny.
I think Tuikyo is Pex.
That sounds like it could be really broken, actually.
Can we talk about how like Pex is one of the worst additions to Pokemon ever?
Absolutely. Hello, Rexo82. How's it going?
Who at Game Freak said, we have Slowking, and we have Amoonguss, and we have Tangrowth. So what about something with an even better defensive typing?
Well, what if we combined, like, Ferrothorn, Tentacruel, and Slowbro into one Pokemon?
Wait, they should... I would be okay with Pex if they gave it Spin.
If they gave it what?
Spin.
I mean, Sketchmons exist for a reason.
Oh, nah. That's gonna be bad. But could you imagine if they gave Pex Flip Turn?
God. I'm doing fine, Rex. Thank you. I'm just... I know you're joking, but at some point I woke up and realized that Mola is very likely to get Flip Turn if it ever comes back, because it's a fish.
I'm okay with that. I am a Mola stan.
I have like a soft spot for Mola because of Oras RU. It's the only tier where I find Mola not completely insufferable in.
What other tiers have you played where Mola was insufferable in?
Sun and Moon
Okay,
Shipmons. It is the best Pokemon in Sun and Moon Shipmons.
I would never touch a tier ever if you told me Mola was like by far the best Pokemon in it.
I believe it
In,
is according. I believe it is the only S rank in Sun and Moon Shipmons, and that is kind of horrifying.
in your best breaker for is like a Molga.
That's not true.
What in DD?
No, in Gen 7, there's like actual electrics, like Togedemaru. I guess that's a Jenny, but
I don't like Togedemaru. I think it's ugly.
that's fair. The Oricorio, the pom pom one.
Oh, I like Oricorio.
Yeah, I wish they brought them back. Pom Pom and Ghost one were like good additions to Shipmons. And then Bile was in Yu, and Drap came up with like the funniest set ever for Bile and Yu. It is sub SD Roost Acrobatics Bile, and he used
What
it in
Pokemon
6-0
is this?
Cheryl with it.
What is this?
Oricorio Fire.
Oh, I can't like Oricorio for Fire. That's one of Durza's favorite mons.
That's fair. I wonder if we have the replay still. We probably do. We saved all our replays.
Yeah,
but no,
when
Drap
said,
makes the set and then
all your
6-0s.
I have been playing a lot of the random OMs recently, and when I was testing my teams, I would say a solid 40% of the time, I get 6-0'd by turn 2, because the person who I test with has a lot of teams, and he'll just load up with like some random like sub or like SD mon, and I'll like lose.
This
Especially
sounds like
when you. Well, the issue is like when it, like it's been a lot of it's been while I'm testing Trick Room, and like Trick Room always goes second.
Mm-hmm.
So like by the time he sets up, like there was one time he brought in bonus type Bug fighting normal Guts SD Heracross and 6-0 me, and I didn't have a way to beat it because I had no speed control.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Your
got
speed control is Trick Room, but if you never get to set up Trick Room.
Yeah, and when you lead Yuxi, you die to everything. Like, you're so vulnerable.
Anyway, we're gonna have some actual Fire Emblem lines here, so I'll be Soth.
Oh, shit, I need to start the stream. Okay, you can be Soth. ...
What do you want? ... Why are you trying to get close to Micaiah?
So that I might protect her. This reads like a gay porn.
I protect her.
As things stand, I simply cannot entrust... Oh, it lagged. Her safety to you.
Damn, rude. I mean, I guess he did kind of carry us last chapter. God, that chapter was a fucking nightmare. What is that supposed to mean?
If you hope to protect her, become stronger. Sorry, Black Knight. Soth really falls off after this.
Yeah, no,
Soth's
already falling off, unfortunately.
And stronger still.
I mean, have you seen Black Knight's stats? It's kind of hard to surpass those. What could he mean? I think he was telling you to get good, so...
So I think the funny thing though about Trick Room is that it's one of my favorite playstyles, but I never want it to like boot. It's one of my favorite playstyles, but I never want them to buff it ever.
If they make like a Trick Room extender, it instantly becomes like incredibly busted.
No, I would cry. like, and I know they never will because like it would completely break Trick Room and VGC,
Mm-hmm.
but I never want them to buzz. Like, okay, my only thing would maybe like if they like made it like one turn longer, but even then, like you're making it a little bit too good.
Mm-hmm. Like Trick Room's so close to being broken in singles, and if it is, and Trick Room mirrors are like an actual thing, that's a problem because Trick Room mirrors fucking suck.
I think it's like it. What I think I like about it is that it reminds me of like a rogue Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like it plays the same way of just like you're running something that people almost never use,
Yeah.
and like you hope to like just like match up your opponent.
Yep. That's all I have left to do with Zodiacs now because they keep banning the good cards.
Have they even banned any part recently?
Yes, they. So here's the thing Zodiac has not been a top tier deck in a while. However, a certain other deck has been using Zodiac cards to make it like the best deck for the past 6 months or so.
What deck?
Tri-Brigades.
Oh,
So here's the thing, because they're new and Konami still makes like money off of their set, they won't ban the Tri-Brigade cards, so they just keep banning Zodiac cards. And as someone who just wants to play pure Zodiac, I have been suffering for the past 6 months.
what did they ban most recently?
First they banned Trident, which is like the boss of Zodiac. Then they banned Zodiac Barrage, which is the continuous spell that gets you a free special summon. And they also limited Fire Formation Tenki, so if you ever want to play any sort of Beast Warrior deck, good luck.
So it's now at 1.
It's now at 1.
Ah, now how am I gonna play not rabbits, raccoons?
Mm-hmm. Pardon, sir.
Ah, wait, I
wanted
might have
to
actually
thank you.
needed them.
What?
Oh wait, no, it didn't affect my Ojamas. Never mind.
Nice. I wanted to thank you. Thank you for fighting beside us.
No thanks needed. I do nothing more than fulfill my duty. He said duty.
Hey Kaz, how's it going? When our fighting is done, will you remain in Dayan?
Dot dot dot.
Ojamas have not been viable in Yu-Gi-Oh! For quite some time. I think the last time they were truly
So
viable was when
unfortunate.
raccoons were a thing.
It's so unfortunate. You can always run a funny Ojama invoked though.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's pretty bad.
Yeah, or I'll raise you one on the funny factor. I saw it a couple weeks ago, a replay of an Ojama Exodia deck.
Did they win?
Yeah, they Exodia'd.
Pog.
Because none
How
of the
did-
Ojama stuff is once per turn, so they just drew their whole deck.
Wait, none of the Ojama stuff is once per turn?
Most of it.
That's pretty pog. I wonder, like, must need like the heart of the cards to do that.
Mm-hmm. Never mind, it's
Honest-
none of my business. It's only... If you were here with us, we could take heart in.
I may take leave of Dayan.
Oh, but why?
More than this, I cannot say. Who do we think he's like a different like? Do you think the Black Knight could be like another character? Like,
Oh shit, that's a really interesting possibility I never considered. If like the original Black Knight died and this guy just picked up the armor.
or like, could he like? I don't know. Could he be someone like? Like we don't see his face ever, and I'm always sussy of characters that don't show their face.
Plot twist, it's Ashnard. Okay, now that I've said it in a joking fashion, it will come true. Because that's how things work on this stream. But god, that would be so funny. He survived his injuries somehow.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
And then it would make sense, because you're voicing both of them.
This is true.
He just has like a voice modulator in that helmet. Ashnard was a good villain. He was fun because we made him fun.
He also was just like ridiculous
Mm-hmm.
in general, even in, like his actual character.
Yeah. Like anytime he was on screen, it was just fun.
I think it was because he was always killing his assistants in generals.
Yeah. Like he's very much like evil. But in like that sort of cartoony Emperor Palpatine sort of way. Chat suggesting it's Reese from the last game, the healer.
Who?
The healer that I voiced.
I
He
think
was
it's
sick
Oscar.
all the time, and like he didn't factor into like anything because we never got supports for him.
Perhaps it's Oscar.
This is Oscar's attempt to gain relevance again.
Maybe it's Meg.
What if it's?
I
What
mean,
if it's
have you ever
Rolf?
seen the Black Knight and Meg in the same room?
Like right now?
Oh shit.
I'm kind of fielding both.
That's actually unfortunate. Have you ever seen Oscar and the Black Knight in the same room?
No, I don't think we have. Again, this would be one way to gain back relevancy. Oh shit, there's a bot.
Okay, I need to hop on Twitch and ban it then.
Yeah, you are. Oh, I did make Sev a mod, so if Sev wants to ban bot, Sev can ban bot.
Sev can ban bots.
I think Sev, judging by chat, I think Sev has forgotten that they are a bot. Or a mod, not a bot.
Sev is a bot. DIL.
Yeah, completely forgot that yes, they can kill the bot.
Ah, nice.
Right.
Yes, bigfollows.com.
Alright, I've come up with an ingenious strategy for this chapter called Throw Nyla into Everything.
Sure.
It works. Okay, I hate having to take like the one block or one tile path route, but
Did we do the story for this chapter?
yeah, we did. We ended this chapter like partway through last stream, so. TLDR is we need to stop Jared because Jared decides he'd rather die than like.
Remember when stupid ass fucking dumb bitch Micaiah let him free because she felt that?
Yeah, she's like, oh, someone else already died. He's learned his lesson, and then he did not.
Micaiah when she lets the Nazis free from the Nuremberg trials because they felt bad.
Maybe that's how America did it. Was it America? It was America, right?
That did what?
Who did the Nuremberg trials? America or?
I think it was the world.
Okay.
But I know that Operation Paperclip was when the United States brought the Nazi scientists back over to the United States with visas if they promised to like do science stuff.
Yeah, I don't see any way how that could have gone wrong.
And that was how we that was like the whole thing with like the space race. They wanted like the best scientists. They were like, former Nazis, come work for us. We'll give you visas.
Yeah. Well, just pretend you weren't Nazis.
Yes. My favorite thing, though, about like Jewish conspiracies is that when they're like, all these people are Jewish, it's like, no, you missed the point. They're all white. Like, that's the whole thing. Where they're like, all these people are like vaguely related to Jewish people. And I'm like, you can also just point out that they're all white. No minorities. And not only that, but most of them are like vaguely culturally Jewish. And I bet you, if you ask most like quote unquote elites, if they like feel like Jewish, most of them would be like, no, like I'm a Christian. What are you talking about? So it's like, you're stupid. Like, I get like, it annoys me.
That's fair. A lot of things relating to religion annoy me, so.
So I asked my manager from my Spotlight League team if he could help with prep this week,
Yeah.
and he said sure, and he hasn't said anything in our server since.
Awesome. You scared him off.
I don't know how to tell him that because I genuinely like really want to complain to him and be like, "You're useless," but I want people to like me.
What? An OM thing not going as planned?
Dude, OMs are so clown. So in Godly Gift, you know the legendary one.
Mm-hmm.
So the best god, because it's basically like you're restricted to one like Ubers.
Yeah.
Was Xerneas, and it wasn't even on the VR and going into the tournament.
Why?
Why? Because people are bad. Because people were like, its stats aren't like amazing, and it's like, dude, you can run Geozern and win.
Yeah. Like Geozern plus the whole Godly Gift thing.
Geozern
Also, Zern
plus
is base 131 attack for some reason, and I hate it.
No, it's literally Xerneas plus Rillaboom plus Halucha with base 130 attack plus filler.
Yeah, like, why does it have 131 attack? That's so cursed.
Don't you remember, like, its mix sets, like, being a thing?
No, I've never really played Ubers.
No, yeah, I think back in, like, a gen or two ago, like, it was, like, common to run, like, Life Orb Xerneas with, like, close combat.
How does it punch things? It's a deer.
With its hooves.
Wouldn't that be a kick?
So you're saying we should give Xerneas high jump kick?
Yeah, I'm saying we should give Xerneas high jump kick.
I mean, why not?
Well, what's stopping you, Pokemon? Give Xerneas high jump kick so it can kick things.
I mean, Dodrio gets high jump kick. Why not?
That is true.
I'm like, why couldn't we have gotten like a mega? Imagine if they didn't get rid of megas and instead of Zapdos Scalar, they gave Dodrio a flying fighting mega.
Mm-hmm. Or Staraptor, but I guess Dodrio kind of needs it more.
Well, Dodrio looks more like a fighting type, I feel.
Yeah. It's just Staraptor is the one famed for having close combat for some reason.
I mean, I'm a fan. You gotta differentiate them somehow.
Yeah. Besides, Dodrio's just kind of like the dollar store Staraptor.
Yeah, it's like the lower tier Staraptor.
Though I guess Braviary is like the dollar store Staraptor, so that makes Dodrio like the Chinese knockoff Staraptor.
Well, no, it's the American knockoff. Oh no, sorry, Braviary is the American knockoff.
Yeah.
Do you think Staraptor, when released again, will be UUBL?
I really hope so. I really hope so.
I wonder if this will be, like, ignoring... Okay, if Deoxys defense going from Ubers to RU in one gen is, like, the biggest, like, the most significant, like, tier, like, Mon tier drop, not counting like Mons that have dropped because of, like, mechanics changes.
Yeah. I think the current record holder for that is Mew going from Ubers to UU in black and white.
So instead we'll have, like, yeah, an Ubers to RU.
Yeah. It makes me want to try, like, NatDex RU just for the hilarity of running, like, Mienshao and DOD on the same team, unironically.
Well, yeah, the thing with DOD is that, like, it gets what? Recovers, spikes, and teleport, and knockoff.
It's just, why? Why run it over, like, other HO leads?
I don't think it's a lead. I think it's just, like, a wall with teleport.
Yeah. Like, it had a tough time doing that in, like, Ubers and stuff because...
It's not very fat.
Yeah, it's not very fat. It has a bad defensive typing.
It has, like, 0 offensive presence.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it had, like, foul play, if it would be decent.
Maybe I don't know. Like, it gets Seismic Toss, right, at least?
Yeah, but that's pretty shit considering everything in Ubers lives like 5 Seismic Tosses.
Yeah. Except other Deoxys. Haha, the true counter.
This is true.
I was reading that stupid ABV Deoxys thread today, speaking of.
I need to read that. So what is it about?
Why don't you read the first post for us and fill the chat in?
You gonna do a dramatic reading?
Yeah. I'm playing, so you have to be the one doing a dramatic reading.
All right, did you post in the smoke on? Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how many likes this gets. 44.
That's one
Okay.
that's two for each person that plays ADV Ubers.
Here we go. Hello. This thread has been a long time coming, and probably should have been brought up sooner now that we have the means of implementing things like Gen 3 Deoxys correctly. The goal here is not necessarily to change things, but to clear up why we are simulating Deoxys the way PS currently does, or possibly make changes if that is the will of the player base. Deoxys is rather complicated in nature, and some of the PS crew may also have things to say about it, since it could require quite a bit of effort to simulate correctly. This one-off case in an unfortunately niche set of formats. Here's an overview of ADV Deoxys form constraints. Deoxys is locked into one of its forms depending on which cartridge it is currently on. If Deoxys exists currently in Ruby or Sapphire, it will be normal. If Deoxys currently exists in Fire Red, it will always be attacked. If Deoxys is in Leaf Green, it is defense. And if Deoxys is in Emerald, it is always speed. In link battles, an opponent's Deoxys will always show up as normal cosmetically, but we'll keep the stats of whatever form it is actually in. Thank you, Plague Monk Karma, setting me straight on that. Currently, Deoxys is simulated by showing the opponent's form as it comes in, which is incorrect and undocumented in mod and clause list. There are currently many ways to potentially fix this with a large range of effort between them. I will list a few of my own that players in the ADV Ubers Discord have proposed. And a Wobblefet's suggestion. I will do my best to amend the list as we gather more suggestions on players who see this. I plan to give my own thoughts on these. Number 1. Assume all ADV should be played on Emblem. This is what PS erroneous is attempting to simulate anyways, but would effectively ban all other Deoxys forms except for speed. Number 2. Simulate Deoxys accurately with no outside information. All opposing Deoxys would appear as normal, but could be any form. Schrödinger's Deoxys. Number 3. Deoxys clause mod are added to the clause or mod list. Players that use Deoxys are expected to reveal their Deoxys form as it enters battles, or just slap quote-unquote mod on the end and save the explanation. This would allow ADV Uber's players to be played, as it currently is. Number 4. Remove the assumed player partition. This would allow each player to see the other's vividly colored game cartridge, which would tell each player the only type of Deoxys they could potentially be using. On PS, this could be interpreted as a label somewhere on the player sidebars that is selected by the Deoxys being used should it be present. If a player isn't using Deoxys, it could be either generated randomly, or players could select it in the team builder or something. And that's it.
Oh, fuck!
Perfect timing.
Ah, Laura! No! 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 I am this close to not restarting for Laura.
Why?
Because she's died so many fucking times.
Then just let her die.
She got sniped by an archer that I didn't think it hit her.
Sag.
But no, like, that thread is the funniest thing to me because it's just a bunch of nerds arguing about something that's so meaningless. Anyway, continue.
I don't know. You pick.
I need to figure out if I'm saving Laura or not.
Do you want to use her again?
Here's the thing, like, I'm getting really sick of her, but she's also our only healer.
You should save her then.
So I kind of have to save her. I just... Laura! Stop fucking dying, Laura! Micaiah's died the second most, then Edward, and other people have died, like, individually. Alright, we've reset for Laura. Okay, where were you? God, I'm so mad. Laura, you had one job, Laura, and it wasn't not that. That was not part of the plan, Laura. You idiot. I'm salty. I am salty. Oh my god, Laura. I cannot wait to bench her. Like, when we get another healer, I'm benching her.
Did you know Deoxys attack is S rank in ADV Ubers?
I did, I think. And then DOD is A-, right?
DOD is A-, yeah.
Where's speed?
B.
And then I'm assuming Deoxys normal is in its traditional position.
It's in C rank.
At least we get to resume from the battle save.
Fun fact, Deoxys, normal, Wheezing, Regice, and Steelix are all the same rank.
That's so funny.
Did you
And
know
I love
Mr.
that Deoxys normal can never be unbanned because it would be way too strong for OU. But it's like consistently the worst Uber. That's
Did
not
you know that
Why
Mr. Mime and Why Not are ranked in ADV Ubers?
Yeah, because both of them are banned from OU, but terrible in Ubers, so they're D rank.
Wait, why did Mr. Oh, because of Baton Pass, I assume, for Mime.
Baton Pass, soundproof, and then I just love that Why Not got banned for 2 gens. I think that's so funny. Okay. It's so tempting to just, like, send Nyla up here by herself because she doesn't need help. God fucking damn it, Lara. Like, Riss didn't die this much in Path of Radiance.
Yeah. Did you know that Dustclops... Did you know that Dustclops is B rank in ADV Ubers?
Because it checks Dio attack, right?
And it's a spin blocker.
Mm-hmm. Baton Pass is not legal in DPPOU. It is legal in ADVOU, which is why Mr. Mime got banned.
Also, you need to reset the Discord stream.
Right. Speaking of Mr. Mime, that's legal in ADV shipments.
How is Heracross A-?
Big Bug hit hard.
I guess. Alright, let's look at this Heracross. ADV Ubers. What's the analysis say? There is no Ubers analysis. Stupid ass gen.
Yep. I think my favorite random ADV thing is Ariados being ranked in black and white Ubers. God, that just killed, like, all my momentum. Fucking Lara! Oh my god. You know, Ariados, like, memes on Darkrai, and that's about it. And it, like, sets toxic spikes, I guess? Yeah, it's like C plus in black and white, if Finn wants to verify this.
What is?
Ariados in the black and white Ubers.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Deoxys defense is D ranking DPP overs. That's funny.
Yeah, Deoxys defense took a very, very hard tumble.
Ariados is C plus rank in black white Ubers. Ariados and Reshiram and Kieran White are all equally viable in black white Ubers.
That's so funny to me. There's no sample set, so I actually don't know what it does, but
I'm pretty sure it's T spikes and it gets Shadow Sneak for Deoxys speed.
yeah, like that, and then it has like Insomnia to meme on Darkrai, I guess.
Yeah.
Of all the things, fucking Ariados.
I wonder if there are any funny Pokemon in the black white Ubers rankings.
You mean funnier than Ariados?
Well, yeah, I'd say just like surprisingly high ranked.
I know Provopass is viable in.
Crustle is C plus in black white Ubers.
Shoutouts to getting rocks and spikes.
Yo, Mia, you're gonna have to play black white Ubers. Lilligant is C rank.
Let's go, Lilligant. I'm guessing just like Sun.
Yeah, Lilligant is as viable as Deoxys Defense, Landorants, and Salamence.
And you know, Ariados.
No, it's less viable than Ariados.
That is tragic.
Unfortunately, Abomasnow is C minus.
Yeah, Riptail. Yes, it is, because I named the first one A over and over, so I continued the trend.
I love when a tier has an S plus spawn.
Mm-hmm. That's the sign of some fucking balance.
Free my man Arceus bug.
God. I guess now that Blaziken's been unbanned, that's gonna be like the next meme unban.
Wait, why are there where are all the Arceus in DPP Ubers?
I know there was something specific about this.
What, where Arceus got fucked?
I know there's some specific reason why Arceus can't do the thing. Okay.
Well, let's see what it says. Oh, Arceus is banned.
Huh. That makes sense.
Well, I don't think it's banned. I just think you can't use it.
Yeah. So, like... Oh, there's a word for this. Alright, I found a TLDR. So Arceus was initially banned... Wait, what's the real? Okay. So the thing is, Arceus was never, like, released formally, right?
It wasn't?
No, not during DP's lifespan.
Oh, I see.
However, there was a glitch to get it, the Void glitch, to get, they called it Farseus, which is a level 100 Arceus, which means it only has a max of 100 EVs in every stat. Because you can't EV train a level 100 Pokemon in Gen 4. You have to just, like, protein it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, God.
Also, can you imagine trying to predict what someone's Arceus is without Team Preview?
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, Arceus was enabled at the time.
So I think it's because it just wasn't released.
Yeah, it wasn't released. Okay. Had to look it up and found this. Arceus was initially banned not due to power, but due to technical limitations of the old pre-showdown sim, not being able to enforce Farseus, being the one that you can only be trained up to a max of 100 EVs. However, a glitch was recently found that allowed for fully EV-trained Arceus, causing Smogon to revisit the subject and unban Arceus, a decision that they reversed today because it's fucking broken. Okay, so that's why. Oh, never mind, I lied. Farseus was the one that was banned, the 100 EVs one. Oh, God. Okay, so yeah. 100 EVs Arceus was too broken for DP Ubers there. Imagine that, by the way. Like, without even fully EV training it, it's just so far above what everything else is capable of. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh, dear God. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something quickly. I have to report a bunch of hate raid bots that all decided
Right.
to just spam follow me.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, Sev, if you could just... I hate forcing it on you. There is a lot. Oh my god, just if somebody could, like, ban all the Haas 00312 bots that all just followed.
How do I know who they are?
Their username starts with Haas 00312.
But if they're not in chat, how would I find them?
This is true. I can just do it quickly.
Go, go, go. Bugsius, because it could have actually been decent.
I feel like the stats alone would have just made it broken.
Well, no, just Bugsius. No, we should... DPP Ubers, but Bug Arceus is the only one that people are allowed to use.
That sounds... funny. Yeah, the
Did
other
you
thing
know,
about these
did
bots
you
is
know
if you click on
Rattled?
their profile, they can steal your IP address, so I have to manually ban them via typing.
Did you know Rattled changed their username again?
From Serene Grace to what
Yeah,
now?
to Freeze Eye.
That's so much worse. I miss Rattled.
I don't, dick.
That's also fair.
He deserves. I'm watching his OU tournament game right now. He deserves to use it. He brought DD, Kirim, and then got walled by Melmetal.
Nice. Does Kirim not get Earthquake?
No, it doesn't. Could you imagine if it did? That'd be so dumb.
That would be busted.
He almost 1v1 to Blissey with his Tapu Fini though. Pretty cog. Dragapult is so annoying.
Yeah?
I'm not a Dragapult fan.
I don't like Dragapult's design very much.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing, not my cup of tea.
It's okay.
The game audio is always kind of funky, Rex. Oh, wait, too. It's just the limits of my official Nintendo computer.
Yeah, that.
It's just more notable right now because I can't talk over it because I'm busy banning a bunch of bots. Imagine having nothing better to do with your life, that you make a bunch of bots just to spam hateful messages and steal IP addresses.
Conservative moment. Yo, why the fuck did 5 Gen lose to Hell win? It's cringe.
That's actually kind of embarrassing.
No. No. I have it?
Okay, we have actually banned them all. Thank God.
Hog-chan.
Let's get back to Fire Emblem. Yeah, what a fucking loser whoever made those is. Like, do you really have nothing better to do with your time? Bet he's just saying like, oh, I'm gonna be the greatest person ever. Everyone's gonna remember me. I'm gonna get so much conservative credit. Alright, let's try not to have Lara die. That would be very much appreciated. Look, if they're, like, pissed off about, like, whatever they're pissed off about, and to the point where they're gonna send bots after, like, LGBT plus streamers or whatnot, they don't have anything better to do with their time. Or anything productive to do. It's probably some sweaty nerd living in his mom's basement or something. Dreams about the touch of a woman, but will never get one because he's a fucking loser. But yeah, Finn.
Yo.
What do you think of Sub, Swords Dance, Samurott, and, like, Oras Are You?
I don't feel strongly about it. I'm sure it's
Okay.
good though.
I'm just thinking, like, it sets up on Mola, it beats Slow King because it gets Mega Horn.
Yeah, it could work.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah. There needs to be, like, more Oras Are You tournaments.
Yeah, you have a great run and then there's no more for a whole year.
Yeah, I hate it. Because PL's, like, behind.
Yeah, I hate that they do PL before.
After. Yeah, or before. You know, if they did PL after, I would probably have made it in an Oras slot, because it would have been, like, right after.
Yeah, you would have done so good.
Now I need, like, Lunala to remember me and be like, hey, that could be a decent pickup. It's funny to do random trolls TM and attempt to get free upvotes on Reddit or 4chan or something. That's probably it, which again fuels the whole it's some nerd in his mom's basement thing. Probably sleeps with his favorite underage anime girl body pillow. Alright, new plan. Don't move Lara up there until I can kill the archer. Oh fuck. That's a big hit on Valug. I have not, Sev. I kind of forgot to. I don't really like play games unless I'm streaming at the minute. Unless it's like Unite or Smash.
Or PS.
Or PS. I play a lot of PS. A lot of PS, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!, a lot of Unite, a lot of Smash. You know, it's I stream games so slowly and I play games so slowly. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, I want to play Deltarune, but I'm not going to get to Deltarune for quite some time. Black Knight, can you kill this archer, please? Thank you. All right, cool. That makes our life so much easier. I can do the alternating days thing before. Before. We'll probably get to that at some point soon. I find it's easier to alternate on short games than long games, but... God, I have to finish Platinum, too, off-stream.
Yeah, still waiting for that. Y'all just kind of stopped playing.
I'm gonna be honest, I just completely forgot about it.
Oh no, I don't really I'm not like pressed.
But hey, at least I've started it. Shout out Selfie.
And Drap.
And Drap. Drap got like the best... They got like the best teams and then did not elect to play.
Yeah. No, he got a smear goal.
True, but Zelfie definitely got like the most solid team.
No, it was Crouton.
True, because everyone's nice to Crouton.
This is true. Crouton's a very nice guy.
No, I think
right,
I do think I got the worst team.
You did.
I also brought it on myself, so.
Yeah, you did it all wrong. You went evil immediately and got bodied.
I did. I went evil right away. My first draft was I'm gonna give Cheryl a Spinda.
Did you fuck me over? I don't remember.
I think I was the one who gave you Ariados, so I tried to, but then it worked out in your favor.
Nah, Ariados was pretty bad.
Yeah, I also need to fix my stream schedule because it's kind of gone off the rails recently. I am way less consistent with streaming than I used to be. And that's not good.
Yeah.
Cool, now that we've like fenced this area in, I can try and give that kill to Fiona. I really hope so, Kaz, but I trust Laura to find some way to die up here. How close are we to the top? Oh, we're right there. Shit, that's a lot of units.
You know, do you ever think about how like Moxie was like pretty popular in Gen 5 and 6 and then just completely fell off as an ability?
Because I mean it kind of did and kind of didn't because Beast Boost.
Yeah, I guess I just mean like I feel like Moxie sweepers were everywhere in like Gen 5 and like Gen 6. Like Gera, Ments, and then like everyone stopped using them.
I don't know. Gara's been stuck in like borderline for a while now.
Ments is funny.
I love that it's just like solely outclassed by Dragonite.
Yeah, and they were like on par for a while.
Yeah, like I think Mence was like easily better in 3 and 4, and then Dragonite got multi-scale, and ever since then it's been all downhill for Mence.
I think like Mence just doesn't have a good enough move pool. Like Mence could be a decent support mon, like because it has like 95, 80, 80 defenses and like a good defensive typing with Intimidate.
I
but
think
like
UU, Sword and Shield UU actually does use primarily like defog sets.
it's just very underwhelming.
Again, Dragonite does that better because it has multi-scale. I think my favorite ever like stupid Smogon argument for Gen 8 is one guy who suggested banning heavy-duty boots because that would make Salamence better than Dragonite again. As though Salamence had been better than Dragonite previously. Yeah, like let's ban heavy-duty boots. Because then Salamence will be great again, ignoring the fact that Dragonite's been better even before boots. Yeah. Oh, Dragonite's the pseudo with the staying power. That and Garchomp. The others have fallen off.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah,
if you were
Dragonite
at Como or Gudra, you never got started.
Yeah, Koa was good. Koa was really good in Gen 7 OU.
It was really good in Ultra, because they gave it, like, super buffs. Before Ultra, it was RU.
Yeah, that is true. Wait, let me find all the pseudos. Dragonite, okay, Dragonite, still good. Cheetar fell off. Mence fell off.
Yeah.
Metagross
Cheetar's
fell
still
off.
around, but it's probably gonna fall to UU soon.
Actually, Garchomp and Hydreigon are both, like Garchomp is still good and Hydreigon is kind of peaking right now.
Mm-hmm. This is
Gudra
true. So, like, the
bad.
fall-offs are, like, Metagross, Salamence.
They should have given Komodo Dauntless Shield. Change my mind. And Dragapult's really good. So, like,
Yeah,
they're both good.
Dragapult's really good. All the pseudos except Gudra got good on their debut gen, at least. Poor Gudra.
What do you think is the statistically lowest stat for all pseudo legendaries combined?
It's gotta be, like, Spadef.
Nope, speed.
Okay, that actually does surprise me.
T-Tar and Meta are both slow as fuck. And then Dragapult like kind of carries the speed stat.
Mm-hmm.
The second lowest stat is HP.
Huh.
Mainly because Komodo has pretty low HP, and Dragapult. Actually, they all have pretty low. Metagross base 80, Komodo base 75, Dragapult base 88. None of the pseudos have a higher HP stat than 108.
Really? Yeah, Metagross has been RU 2 gens in a row now.
Mm-hmm. Half of all of the pseudos have a Mega.
Yeah. Isn't there like 9 pseudos? Because Meta and Mence are both?
No, there's 8. No, wait. T-Tar, so Dragonite, T-Tar, Mence, Meta is 4.
Garchomp, Dragon, Gudra, Komo-o, Dragapult, that's 9.
So it's 9. So Gen 3 had 9? Or Gen
3 had 2 because it had Metagross and Salamence.
I don't like how there's 9 pseudos and 7 are dragon types. Like, why aren't they all dragon types? I don't know.
Yeah. Like, either all or none. And the fact that, like, Tyranitar is still Draconian. Like, it looks like a dragon. Changed my mind. It's a Kaiju.
And not only that, but there hasn't been another non-dragon pseudo since Gen 3.
Yeah.
Why can't we mix it up a little bit?
Although it took until Gudra to get, like, a pure dragon pseudo, at least.
I hate Gudra's design. I think it's ugly.
Yeah, Goomy is really cute. I like Goomy.
Goomy, cute as fuck. Sliggoo, ugly.
Yeah.
Gudra, ugly.
No, Goomy was like the Snom before the Snom.
Yeah, Snom is the cutest fucking thing.
I love Snom. Put Snom in Smash Bros. I don't know what its moveset would be,
Yes.
but put Snom in Smash Bros.
It's just Jigglypuff, part 2.
Yeah. Like any game, any situation is like instantly improved by putting a Snom in it.
Mm-hmm.
Kaz says Gudra is very pretty.
No.
I'm questioning the choice of adjective there, Kaz. Questioning it quite a lot.
It is not. It's not pretty. Of all the adjectives I just describe it, Gudra with it and pretty is not one.
Yeah, I will say, Gudra's design I like more than Komo-O or Dragapult. I think Komo-O just looks dumb.
Yeah. I like Komodo's design.
Yeah, and then Dragapult's just like a personal thing for me. It doesn't do anything for me, you know?
I like Komodo's design. I like the scales theme. It makes sense to me.
Okay, what are the odds Black Knight can solo all of this?
Did you have to... How are you on turn 25 and there's still so many enemies?
Because we've done all this.
I see.
This is a long-ass chapter. Well, if we die, we die. Yeah, that TCG also, like, completely killed my love of Dragapult by being, like... So, like, you know how we shit on, like, Invoke, for example, for being, like, the most brain-dead deck ever in Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Sure.
Because, like, you just normal summon it every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Dragapult in the card game is kind of like Invoked in that way. It is the same thing every turn. There is no need to change up your game plan ever. And it's really good, and I hate it.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's part of the reason Dragapult is probably my least favorite pseudo, because I fucking hate that deck.
Mm-hmm.
On the other note, make Draco good in, like, Gen 8 NFE.
Who?
Dracloak.
Yeah, I like I really enjoyed Dracloak in NFE at UU. I thought it was a good addition.
Yeah, it's a fun thing in UU, but it peaked in, like, Thwacky Boot meta, where it was a very shaky check to both, but it checked both.
I just, like unironically, I'm gonna say it, NFE UU, the first time, was kind of balanced.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But do I still have my NFE UU teams? I don't know.
I'm just proud I won with Iron Defense, Dragon Dance, Shogun.
What were my NFE teams? Oh, this was a really good one. It had Torque.
Sev says, what if Gumi and Snom together? And I say, yes, put Gumi and Snom together. They would be friends.
I really liked my Spritzy team.
The Spritzy team was really cool.
It was what? Natu, Hippo, Spritzy, Torcat, Gloom Bull. That was pretty good. I liked Gloom. Gloom was fun.
Yeah.
Funnel by. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that I just got to build weather every time.
We can't forget the most iconic NFU team, Mia. Smoochum.
Smoochum, right. Smoochum. Definitely not Cleffa.
When Smoochum 2-hit code your entire team.
That was really, really funny, actually.
I think the best part was your confusion, followed by fear.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's going on? Why is there a Smoochum? And then, oh my god, what switches into Smoochum?
Oh, because, like, in NFU, you had, like, no ice resist. It was like, either, like, Lairon, Torcat,
yeah.
actually...
NFU in general lacks sturdy ice resists. Like, none of our fires are what I would call sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I really can just sick the Black Knight on everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, like, Hail has good matchups sometimes. Like, especially in SM where Raboot isn't a thing and Magmar isn't as good. Like, Monferno's around, and that actually does get recovery, but... Swords Dance Shrew in Sun Moon, kind of good. Kind of really difficult to check. I wish Ninja had used that team.
You're never gonna let it go.
No, I'm not. I'm upset. I will bring that to next NFEPL, and I will play myself.
Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we won too fast. Right after, like, Shiloh had helped me bully him into it.
What did Shiloh say? Just, like, bring it? Don't be a dick?
I believe the exact quote was, "Do it, you pussy." Or, like, "Do it, you won't."
Shiloh's a really cool person.
Yeah, I like Shiloh a lot. I was glad to get to play with him.
He's intimidating, but he's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Also, he did actually use Hail when I suggested it back in week 1.
No, that's pretty epic.
Do I just, like, kill Jared for fun?
Yes.
Alright, goodbye, Jared. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. The loathsome phantom of Aldean. Why in blazes are you here? What inspired you to slowly clank your way up out of the grave? You're up.
My purpose is not for you to know.
Oh, I feel so rejected. Must I crack that helm open and ask your ugly naked face directly?
Oh, shit.
You're cute if you think you're even going to damage Black Knight. I have to take vengeance for Alder's death after all.
Bro, shut up.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about
This
Alder.
is
You
how
don't
you
even
meet
fight
your
him.
death? Sad. Come at me then and join your friend.
I'm betting on a one-shot. Okay, yeah. That was unnecessary. That crit was completely unnecessary. You were gonna one-shot anyway.
No.
I am sorry for nothing. I regret nothing, because I did it my way. You win, priestess. You must be delighted. Enjoy it while you can. Oh yeah, no. Just going, this is how you meet your death? Sad. Is raw as fuck. Because sooner or later, you... You what? Huh? Can't hear you over the sound of you being dead. Okay, slight problem. We have to get Micaiah up there to beat the chapter. You know, Fire Emblem has some really raw lines like that. Pick a god and pray is probably still the best.
Who said that one?
A guy called Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening.
That's pretty raw.
Yeah. Like, right before you die, just imagine the last thing you hear is just pick a god and pray.
Damn, I hate that for him.
Also in that game is the like crit line, I have sharp pointy teeth. And I am not kidding. Imagine that being your battle cry. I have sharp pointy teeth.
Have you ever thought about how Arctozolt and Dracozolt are in the same tier, while Dracovish and Arctovish are literally the two farthest apart tiers as possible?
I didn't until you mentioned it, but that's really funny.
Yeah, both Zolts are UUBL, Dracovish is Ubers, and Arctovish is Z.
At least it's good in ZU. Poor Arctovish. I think it looks like the most normal of the four. What would my battle cry be? I'm sure there's like a good one in our QDB. Let me go dig that up. SV's got a good one in here. And I haven't been quoted in like a while. Damn, need to get more memorable. I voiced both of these characters. I can unincest this shit is pretty good.
That's a good one.
Just run into battle with just I can unincest this shit as my battle cry. Alright, there. We have cordoned off everybody. I can give Fiona this kill. And then we can just kind of put Micaiah on the throne, and that'll be it.
You know what? Mon kind of fell off, even though it's pretty good. Tough key.
Oh god, they're back! More butts.
They're back where?
They all just spam follow, so I've got to ban them.
Why do the furries have so much HP?
I don't know. The furries are broken.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's sort of like having Kaz in your Fire Emblem party.
Yeah, shoutouts to Kaz.
Shoutouts to Kaz.
Yes, Kaz is the best unit that is not the Black Knight.
Yeah. Would you say the Black Knight is good LGBT representation?
I mean, I'm sure there's like, if you take away like the murderous aspects, probably?
I agree. But honestly, like, I feel like it's a total girl boss move to be gay and murder people.
Yeah. Be gay, do crimes?
Yeah, be gay, do crime. Except in this game, it's BK do murder.
Yeah. Although murder is a crime. Fun fact.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah. I know, it's not something a lot of people think about. Murder's a crime. Oh, fuck. That guy is meteor. Fiona? Okay. That was not a good look.
One said she may pop in soon.
Yeah? Cool. She'll get back just in time to make Soth British again.
True. Which, are we gonna get Grail attack today, or are we gonna get, normal attack?
I don't know.
She said she was at work, so we'll see.
Be gay, commit war crimes. That's the Fire Emblem version.
Honestly, I support it.
You support war crimes? I mean, you could argue that that was like a decent
support
chunk of
war
Path of
crimes if
Radiance's
they have the
plot.
pride
Was just
flag.
be gay, do war crimes. Racism is bad.
I support war crimes if they have a pride flag.
Yeah. God, that reminds me of that fucking meme going around where it's like Republicans and it's just like a warhead missile And the Democrats, it's one with like a pride flag dangling from it.
Yeah, hell yeah, LGBT representation.
Yeah. You know, everything's fine when blue people are doing it. At least in the States. In Canada, blue is bad.
I saw some like Reddit AMA recently where it was I think the Libertarian Party of Canada, and it just like went so awfully for them.
Yeah, if you're a libertarian, I don't think you're right in the head. You don't have it all going on up there, unfortunately.
I need to find it and link it to you. I think you would find it funny.
We can do a dramatic reading of it at some point when we're trying to fill air.
Let me see. Ah, here we go. I found it. So have you heard of the People's Party of Canada?
Sadly.
Yeah, so can you give me a little bit of background info on them?
They're Canadian Republicans.
Are they popular?
No. They
They're
got one
like
seat
tiny.
in like the 2016 election, which they lost in 2019, and then they failed to gain back this year.
Do they seem to be getting more popular, or are they just kind of stagnant?
They polled higher this year, but still got 0 seats, so it's all relative. Like, at the end of the day, they have no say in laws because, hey, they failed at getting elected.
Right.
So, realistically, they're irrelevant.
Neat. Do you know any people who are People's Party supporters?
I have my suspicions about a person or two, but I don't know for sure.
Are they like the most conservative Canadian party?
Yes.
That's pretty fucking cringe.
Like, for all his faults and for how much I hate the guy, the Conservative leader of Canada is pro-choice, so he's got that going for him, if nothing else. And then the Quebec Bloc just kind of does what Quebec does, which is nothing. They exist, everyone forgets they don't, we move on. They actually get seats in Quebec, and then they just don't do much. Okay, Micaiah, you were one space away from ending this chapter. We won! We've taken back our country! Dan is under our control once again. Okay, I'm looking at this and like, what's Winnie the Pooh doing on here? Why is there a phone? What's the rotary phone for? Well, why is there a plane? What's the point of the plane? What's the point of the rat?
Love that.
I'm pretty sure the Conservative Party gets more votes in Quebec than the Bloc these days, or like a comparable amount.
That AMA is pretty funny. It's just people harassing them and being like, "Why do you support this bad thing?" And then they're like, "Well, you see, we agree that bad thing is bad, but anyways." And then they dodge the question.
Okay, first costume. Or not costume. First comment, don't know where the fuck costume came from. It's just at the request of the PPC representative, I've locked the thread as they no longer wish to continue. Yeah, then the next question is, why aren't the actual reps here to do it themselves? Why is there an intern here?
Oh, why does the website on your door hanger link to the NDP? Someone said, "Hi, have you been kidnapped? Do you need rescue? To be rescued, blink twice if you need help."
I witnessed the rally that Shelley Sale Udall spoke at in Gananoque recently. Claims are made by the presenters that CBC is untrustworthy, and if the PPC gained power, they would defund it. Party representatives at this event also claimed that Justin Trudeau would have access to the bank accounts of the unvaccinated. Are these official stances and beliefs held by the PPC? And then they actually do walk that one back. Can you please explain to me the rationale and justification behind protesting healthcare workers? And they're like, oh, we stood with nurses, just not the ones who are vaccinated. And like, why does this website on your door hanger link to the NDP? Oh God. And then they respond. It's like, oh, this website was mad. And then the follow-up to that is, if you were unable to properly release a pamphlet, why should the constituency trust your ability to govern?
I know there was an issue where, I don't know what it's like in Canada. They were basically like not capitalizing the word Indigenous. Because I don't know. And then someone was like, well, why don't you capitalize the word Indigenous in like your platform? And they said, why are you getting mad? Their literal response was, why are you getting mad over a capital letter?
Yeah. I mean, would you capitalize like white people or?
Well, I think what it was that they responded then, how many people would be mad if a party referred to Canadians in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
So they were like Indigenous people in Canada.
Yeah.
Which I think was the issue. I'm just like...
Like, I know we have Fire Emblem to go through, but I kind of want to keep reading this. This is great.
You should. It's funny.
Next one is, hi, Adam. Have you been kidnapped? Do you need rescues? Blink twice if you need help.
Adam will save you.
Mm-hmm. So then one guy comes in, like, bashing the party for their stance on climate change, which is fair because they don't believe in it. Then the poor intern goes, Shelley and Florian both acknowledge and agree that carbon dioxide emissions from humans does indeed cause our climate to heat up. We cannot speak for Maxime Bernier, however. And then the guy immediately responds with, so to be clear, they are running to represent a party they don't agree with?
Apparently.
There's no response for this guy. He just gave up on answering that one.
They really thought, like, and I think this is like a fair thing. So, like, originally that sub had gotten in some hot water. They're like, people are like, well, why are you platforming them? And I think they had a good response. And it's like, well, didn't you see how well that went for them?
Yeah, they managed to make more of a fool of themselves.
So I think there's like something to be said about like platforming like people who are absolutely batshit insane if done like responsibly.
Yeah. Next question is, why is the party putting their signs on public property and roadways which is in conflict with sign bylaws in the city? Does the party believe they are above the rules? And they're like, oh no, that wasn't us. People stole the signs and put them there.
Free market at work.
Then one guy asks, what is the party's stance on the current rights of LGBTQ2S plus community? Do you have any particular stance on the rights of trans Canadians? And they're like, we believe all people should be treated with respect. We're all equal. And then another guy's like, on the guy who you're doing this AMA for his election site, he's posted a document from an openly anti-LGBT website. And they're like, oh, no, we haven't heard about that. God, this is great. I'm going to read this more in my free time, but we have to go back to Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I don't understand in Canadian rap politics, so I have to send it to someone who does.
All right.
But it's funny to just like laugh at people getting clowned on, especially when they're conservatives, no matter the country.
Yeah. You know, conservatives getting clowned on will never not be delicious. And if you're conservative, you're a clown.
And I want to see you get clowned on.
And we will laugh at your mistakes openly because your mistake is just being a conservative. One day when somebody finds these and we get famous, people are going to be like, we're going to be like so divisive.
No, they're going to be like, Finn is homophobic.
Yeah. Anyway, can you be Peleas because Elfie isn't here?
What voice does he do for Peleus?
Just do like Ike voice.
Ike voice?
Like make him sound like how you made Ike sound, which was just like himbo.
Thank you, Ikea. Thanks to you, the kingdom of Dan lives again.
Hello.
Hi Gwen. You're not Grail today.
What?
You don't sound like Grail today.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere near as hard as last time.
I liked Grail tact though.
I don't.
Oh, it's bad for your health for sure. But you sounded very like
Grail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
I
Can
didn't
still do it on a dime.
We did it. Everyone fighting together. Except mostly the Black Knight and
did you?
Nyla.
You played 1E properly. Congratulations.
Laura died while you were gone, by the way. Laura died and we had to reset. So it's just like, fuck it. I'm throwing the Black Knight and Nyla at these guys. And nobody else.
Mia.
Yeah?
This is like, you could have reset. You could have done it. You could have just let her die. You could have just done it.
Chat was engaging me too, but by the time I'd already clicked the off thing.
Damn.
Tack, when do we get to hear your horror voice that you do for work?
Not while my mother's sleeping in the next room, that's for fucking sure.
Oh, that's fine.
Actually.
Line?
Actually.
No, you should do it when she's awake. No.
I can't do it as well out of costume, but you know.
So you kind of sound you sound like one of those like haunted house things you buy that like you hang up and they like.
God.
Like,
I remember one time when I was like 8 or something. My dad had taken my brother and I to like a garden store to buy something or other, some sort of Halloween thing. So my brother and I were just like walking around in the store, like kind of within eyeshot of my parents. And this store was all like done up for Halloween properly. So they had a bunch of like scary stuff, including like a dead body that falls from the ceiling and screams. My brother tripped that at age 6 and got like completely terrified.
So he has childhood trauma from that.
I'm sure he's completely forgotten about it, but yeah, he just ran out. He just ran away screaming.
Poor kid. Well, you didn't hurt the effort. I'd hazard to guess that Dane's reconstruction would have been only a dream without you.
Well, you didn't do shit, racist.
I regret I have no other way to show my gratitude, but... I want to officially name you Supreme Commander of the Armies of Dan.
Damn.
Why her?
I guess because she's the Lord, but wouldn't like Taronio be a better fit?
Yeah, so we have a woman who basically let war criminals free because she felt bad being general.
Like Micaiah would be like a terrible strategist, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Also, she fucking dies super easily. What the hell?
Okay, that's on brand for generals at this point.
That's fair. We've killed a lot of generals. Like Jared.
Mm-hmm. Except he is not a complete pussy, unlike Micaiah.
Well, he died really quickly. He got a Black Knight crit him for like extra good measure.
Yeah, but if you put like real units against Jared, would have been a lot harder.
That's why I threw the Black Knight at him.
Exactly.
I see, and I accept. It is with great honor that I assume this office. The battle may be over, but the fight to return Dayan to its former glory will take time and effort. If my support can be of service, then I am honored to assist.
I'm glad. Well then, I'll perform the simple ceremony. Will you get on your knees? In the name of the King of Dan, I dub thee, Micaiah, Supreme Commander of Dan, and grant thee the authority and responsibility pertaining thereto. To suck my
And fade to black.
Oh, no. It's not a fade to black. The guy's getting something real good.
Please
So
tell
we'll
me
just
she
find
learns
out
how to
something
use staffs here. Also, shoutouts to Micaiah wielding
so-
broke the car during this cutscene.
Nice.
Tack, do you think we should
You know,
free
have a strictly better
Boomburst?
lawyer. Congratulations.
Tack, do you think we should free Boomburst on Grandpa for like the actual Pokemon games? I feel like we should.
What?
You know,
Should
I
we get
kind of
Jump
liked her
and
other
Boomburst?
outfit better, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand that. I like it more too.
No, this one's ugly.
Except the other one was better, yeah.
Yeah, it looks better in portrait, but the in-game model
It
just
looks
doesn't
way
work.
better in portrait. Anyway, she can use staffs now, so she's strictly better than Laura.
Thank
Congratulations.
fucking god, never fielding Lara again, holy shit.
There we go. That's the thought we had. And that's why it would have been fine if we fucking let Laura die.
Well, maybe I should have. That would have been like a good way to cap off Laura's adventure.
Can Micaiah heal?
Yep.
Micaiah can now heal
Yes.
without having to kill herself.
She has
to do it.
staves.
It feels
Keep in
odd.
mind that sacrifice is still a viable option because it does, cure status. So something sleeps. It ain't anymore. Congrats.
You
Thank
suck it
fucking
well.
god.
Won't you join me as I champion? Wait, sorry, I need to restart that. I was reading the wrong voice. You do it well. Won't you join me as I champion Dane to a great new era? I'm counting on you.
I will.
Oh god, I'm gonna find her now.
I mean, you are Soth.
Yeah. I'm also the bird. This is still relevant for later.
I'm sure that bird is going to turn out to be like the Fire Emblem. This time the Fire Emblem's alive.
already canonically. Mia, the Fire Emblem canonically exists in this universe already.
Okay,
Can't-
it's
the
like
bird
Sonic
can't be
Adventure. The
Fire
bird is just
Emblem.
like attached to the Fire Emblem and carries it around, and no one actually notices.
I mean, that is entirely reasonable.
Hey, we're also working on the assumption that the Black Knight is Oscar, by the way, who's just trying to regain plot relevance.
That's based.
Finn came up with that one.
I wasn't paying attention.
He came up like the whole Black Knight is Oscar thing. That was
Yes. The Black Knight is Oscar. Hey, Tack, have you ever seen Oscar and the Black Knight in the same room?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm
You're a
ignoring
liar.
you. Mia hasn't, so
I
I'm.
haven't?
Did you feel the Oscar in chapter whatever the fuck Path of Radiance when he came out the door?
No. We'd already given up on Oscar by that point.
Okay, maybe he might be the Black Knight then.
We gave up on Oscar very early. He was very underwhelming.
Hey guys.
Shoutouts to there being literally no music for this, by the way.
Damn, for real?
There is no game music for this. So this is
Why?
like the most awkward knighting ceremony ever. But there is sound because I
by
can
the
hear
way,
them
did
cheering.
you...
There's just not music.
What do you have on Ileana inventory-wise, by the way?
Just Thunder, it's why. Or Thunder and Thunder.
My condolences. You'll find out later. You'll find out later.
Oh, Ileana better not fucking die. If she dies, I'm literally quitting
Fates.
reading.
Characters don't die for no fucking reason.
Tell that to Fates.
Yeah, I did. This isn't Fates. This is a
Shoutouts
good game.
Shoutouts to Kaze. Are you
I
really
didn't realize
leaving
Coco
already?
had like sub 100 special attack.
What?
Coco has less than base 100 special attack. That's weird.
Poor Tormod.
Yeah. He just got reunited with his ex and was very desperate to get back together, but now he's leaving again.
Yeah.
You know, I've decided that that's a thing. SothexTormod. And then Morim's line just added to it.
Mm-hmm. It's entirely fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Are
the
you
supports
really
in
leaving already?
kind of hinted at it, too.
What was that?
Your supports in Path of Radiance also kind of hinted at it, but not really.
Yeah.
They're like the same age or some shit, so...
They are the same age. We're not having this conversation again. They're the same age. End of story.
Yeah, I know.
Are you really leaving already? Stay, at least for the feast tonight. You've done so much. You deserve some celebration. Nothing I can say will convince you to break bread with Lord Asuka? Well, no. He tried to kill Morim.
No one.
No, why are we respecting this asshole? Why are we respecting this racist
Because
fucking
Micaiah's
asshole?
a fucking moron. So fully aware, I'm pretty sure, of what Asuka does, and is just not trusting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Azuka's an asshole.
Yeah, we figured that out. He's the same Azuka from the last game. Zelfie tried to play dumb, but...
Yeah. He
Well,
hasn't
there is
changed.
that, but
he has
honestly...
made it very clear.
If we stick around too long, the soldiers are gonna start giving us dirty looks. It's kind of awkward.
There's still day in
Micaiah!
Micaiah is
Micaiah.
a dumbass.
Micaiah! 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 You idiot! This is not the first time you and Tormod have had this conversation.
Yeah. Micaiah, right? Our favorite character in this game. God, I fucking hate her.
I think she's kind of an idiot.
Yes.
What do you mean? Do you really need this to be explained to you, Micaiah? Did you not see what Asuka fucking did? Unbelievable.
She's stupid.
I sure wish Ike were still alive. Like, come on.
For real.
Like, Ike, why couldn't we have just gotten, like, a second game of Ike? Why did we have to get her?
I know, right? We got her instead, and she's fucking annoying.
Most Daeans still loathe Laguz. Getting rid of that hatred? Let's just say you have your work cut out for you. Look, we don't want to ruin everyone's party, and we don't want to be hate crimed. It's been great, but we'll just quietly slip away. That's terrible. I can't believe I never... Micaiah!
Yeah.
Micaiah,
Yeah.
you fucking moron! Micaiah! Micaiah!
I hate her.
Micaiah! What the fuck? I guess you went to the England school of, oh, our country's definitely not racist. No way.
Yep.
I refused that. That's terrible. I'm sorry that our country's a bunch of racist pricks. Don't cry. I hate it when girls cry.
Shut the fuck up, Tormod. Let me do what I... Bitch ass.
Look, Soth, I hate it when you cry too, okay? Don't get jealous.
Hey, Tormod. Take care of yourselves. It's, you know, good that you came to help us, so, thanks. I've missed
Whoa,
you, my friend.
you're thanking me? Better get a hold of yourself, Soth. You're gonna make me get all weepy. These two were absolutely a couple at some point.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Look at his face!
Shit, I swear to God.
Look at this face. Look at the face he's making.
I know.
Look at that
I
face.
know. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I am taking a screenshot of that face. That would be a good emote, just smug Soth.
Yep. Soth is the newest smug anime girl.
This is a fucking Joshua smile.
Yep.
Tax saying, yep, like she was here for trails.
I think I caught like 2 streams of that total, y'all. I was just busy those nights or asleep.
That's fair. Alright.
Anyway, I did the line already, so.
I know, I was saving the screenshot. Oh, and you have my number if you need me.
Always got it for my friend.
I'm just gonna give them some time. Morin, before you go, I just want to thank you. Thank you for not telling anyone about my brand. Zelfi's usually Morim, so...
No thanks are needed. It's rude of me to ask, but do you know anything about the circumstances of your birth?
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. What's the full quote?
Based?
What's the full quote? What's the full quote? What's the full quote? I haven't seen this movie since I was like 6.
I don't fucking remember.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Vouch.
No, I know nothing of my parents. But just before she died, the old woman who raised me told me what the brand was and what it meant. Is it like her eye bags, or are those just part of her character?
She's like Stefan.
Oh wait, no, it's
Look at
her
her
hand.
hand.
Azuka pointed that out. Or not Azuka, Pelias.
Yeah.
That's why she always wears
Someone pointed
gloves.
it out.
I remember things.
And she shows it off immediately, so yeah.
That too.
They also missed this in every single Fire Emblem Heroes art. So.
Oh yeah. This is proof that the blood of both Beork and Leguse coursed through me. Oh, is this going to be as awkward as it was last time?
Probably.
Oh god. And so I am anathema to both. She told me never to let anyone see it, and to be always on my guard.
Wise advice.
I've avoided people most of my life to conceal my brand and my powers. But there's no way to hide how very slowly I age. I just keep moving through Dayan. The same holds true now. I won't be able to stay in this army long. Then why'd you accept a fucking promotion?
Because she's fucking stupid.
Micaiah!
I mean, it's not gonna...
Micaiah, you idiot.
I mean, she'll be able to get however long this war is gonna last. Whatever it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's Dayan. They're gonna wage war somehow.
Oh yeah, that's what Dayan does.
Mm-hmm. Even so, as long as little Soth is by your side, I think you can overcome any.
Yes, just as you have Tormod. And they were like...
Yes, and they're both over there kissing at the moment. Don't worry
Yeah.
about that.
Let's just give them some space. Let's go over here.
They have fun. They have had fun, yes.
Mariam, boss, I know you don't want to go, but at this rate, we'll be standing here all night.
I love her. I wish she had, like, more plot relevance of any kind. Oh my god.
I think I fielded her for like one chapter, and then they gave us Nyla.
Yeah. They gave you them in the same chapter, so...
No, there's definitely that like prison break chapter where we had Vika but not Nyla.
Mm-hmm.
Vika, my thanks go to you too. Soth and I will visit you in the desert.
That's a funny joke.
I won't be waiting. Waiting for people who never come is hard. Vika, I said I'll come, and I will. Okay, then. Yeah, we need to go to the desert because we need to pick up Stefan.
So true. You pick Stefan and Vika up around the same time, so...
No! 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 Nyla, you can't leave. You're like our entire army.
For real.
Micaiah, no! Or not Micaiah. Nyla, Force of Habit. I'm so used to yelling at Micaiah. Micaiah, so
who does... Oh, you do. Okay.
No, I claimed Nyla because I fucking love her.
What? Aren't you going to Galia? I asked for Soth because I like Soth a lot. He's cool.
Yeah, we're taking him. So if you know where to find us...
Did you really just unmute to call me horny the moment I said I liked Soth?
Yes.
Despite my reasoning being quite literally because I think he's a well-written character in context of this game.
Nah, he's just a bitch.
He's definitely more well-written than Micaiah so far.
He's more well-written.
Yes.
That being said, Micaiah is still not the worst lord? No way?
No, I've never said she's the worst lord.
Yeah, worst lord is easily Corrin. Like, that's including Byleth, by the way. I would take a literal silent
writing, not
over
gameplay.
Corrin.
You're talking fucking gameplay, not story, not gameplay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking gameplay, and my thoughts went right to fucking Roy.
Yeah, Micaiah's better than Roy in gameplay and better than Corrin in story, so she's not the worst lord on any front. Good for her.
For the rest of the game, Micaiah is actually on the better half of the lords, in my opinion, just because staves are broken. But you know.
Oh my god, getting here was a fucking disaster. Come on,
yes.
Neither of you can leave Dayan for a little while, right? Don't worry, we can handle it. Once the battle ended, it seemed time to move on. I'm sorry to change our plans, but this is better for all of us. That's awful. I can't believe you're all leaving us at once. What are we gonna do without Nyla to carry us?
Die horribly.
Yeah, Black Knight and Nyla, by the end, made up, like, 90% of our team's combat prowess, and the other 10 was mostly concentrated in, like, Volug and Soth, and Morim.
Yes. I will vouch that Volug is one of the better units on the Dawn Brigade. I am very, very sad that you benched Jill, and you are not going to be happy with yourself for it later.
Okay, look.
Oh my god.
I have to baby Meg and Fiona. That's 2 slots I cannot get rid of.
You do not have enough experience. You do not have enough experience to field Jill.
Because I gave
at
it all
this
to Meg and
point.
Fiona, because I'm literally required to use them by the power of donating to charity.
Yeah. Like, it is really sad to me that, you know...
It's
you
sad
can't
to me
use them
too.
anymore.
Jill was so great in Path of Radiance.
And she's one of the best units in the fucking game, and here, too.
Also, just like as a character, she defeated racism on her own terms.
Yes.
Without even having to be thrown off a boat.
She also committed patricide.
Oh yeah, she also did
I don't
commit
know if you
patricide.
Did you make her commit patricide?
I think I made not her commit patricide. I probably just sent
Then she
Titania
didn't
in.
commit patricide. I know, I made her patricide because I'm kind of an asshole.
You are. Don't make Jill patricide.
Yes! Okay, I was enjoying Path of Radiance, and I think that actually made me like the game more, because, oh my god. Yeah.
Did we make Jill
I will not
patricide? I
speak
don't
to what
remember.
was said.
Also, Finn, I think you were Raphael.
Is Finn even here, other than calling me horny?
Oh, no, I wasn't. I was racing.
No, I was racing.
Racing?
This is Raphael.
I wasn't
Raphael was Zelfie, so somebody has to be Raphael.
I'm honestly...
Kaya,
I'm going to bed.
fate brought us together.
Alright. Thanks for being here, Finn.
Guided by the same voice.
See y'all. Tack is gay.
Bye.
Our paths are fated to cross again someday. I am sure of it.
Sev says, what if on October 5th, Sakurai reveals the final characters from the next Fire Emblem game? It says, and you can pre-order the next game, the game they're from after this presentation.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be really funny. That would be really funny.
That would be hilarious.
That would be funny, and I hope it's like not a Corrin situation where the game they're from is actually good. So also not a Roy situation, because I really don't like FE6.
In what regard?
It's just a slog to play, and the story isn't worth it, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, I can dig that.
Like, it's the most basic-ass story possible, and then also just not fun to play, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it is a fascinating experience when you were used to enemy phase games.
Yeah.
When you have to jump directly into the hell that is FE6.
Yeah. And for the record, I've won an Iron Man of FE6. So, like...
Congrats!
I'm not just saying that... Like, I'm not just saying it because, oh, it's hard. But it is hard. It's just not hard in, like, an enjoyable way. Like, it's hard because all your units suck and hit rate's super low.
Yeah, I totally fucking get that. It is... FE6 is hell. For a lot of the wrong reasons in some chapters.
It's one of 2 games I've actually won an Iron Man of, the other being Sacred Stones.
Actually, Sacred Stones is pretty hard to Iron Man.
I go to bed, and now someone's car alarm is going off right outside my apartment building.
Rip. An Iron Man is basically a Nuzlocke, Sev. I'll be doing one of probably Sacred Stones eventually. Just because I feel like Sacred Stones is, like, one of the more common games to do it, and also it's a Fire Emblem I've played before, so I don't need to learn the plot.
Have you played through all of FE7 yet? Because if so, I would highly recommend doing that instead of Sacred Stones in an Iron Man setting.
We did iCarly Emblem.
More interesting or whatever.
iCarly Emblem Iron Man when?
Is Gibby gonna take over the world?
FE7. I don't know. That'll be coming like a lot later because, oh my god, our backlog's so big.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. I don't want to cry, but it's been so nice meeting you all. I can't cry on command, not even gonna try. So it'll be okay. I'll be back soon. I know we'll meet again.
That one was me crying, not Soth.
Alright. What was that sound?
I don't know. I unmuted because, like, I just want to hear you.
Oh, it's Valug! Valug!
Valug.
Lady Nyla, did she send you back to guard me, Valug?
Ridiculous. As if you didn't already have that annoying bird.
Oh, come on. He's just like a giant puppy. He's even got a collar, Soth.
Oh my fucking god, this goddamn BDSM dog.
No part of me was prepared for that.
Good. That was the point. Ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry, I take it back. Holy fuck.
Good bird, good
I
bird.
still don't know why you're...
I can't believe...
I don't know if that...
I cannot...
I don't know if that was the bird or Volug.
It was the bird, it was the bird.
Okay.
Okay, I still can't believe Micaiah, who travels with a fucking bird, didn't know that birds could fly at night until, like, chapter 9.
Bro, Yune literally flew in the intro cutscene at night.
She has a thing where she's like, wow, it's so crazy that you can fly at night.
I think the reasoning is more so on, like, vision, since, you know...
I guess. It's just very easy to make fun of.
Yes,
it's like the Ike doesn't know what sand is of this game, because that wasn't, like, a possible misinterpretation. Ike just straight up didn't know what sand is.
Which I can fucking believe.
That's so
considering,
funny.
You know, where he fucking lived. It's just hilarious. Oh, apparently Micaiah has freed the country from tyranny, but not racism. So. I assume we're not doing another chapter tonight.
Yeah, no, we have 9 minutes left in the stream.
And, you know, however long it actually finished the cutscene, essentially, we're done.
So, we freed our country from tyranny together. But it's not over yet. Man. Do you know what I just realized?
What?
Like, Micaiah's got, like, the whole curse that Tiki has, where she just ages really slowly compared to everyone she loves.
Yeah. Except, you know, she's not... Technically, with how fucking stuff works in Tellius, that's not entirely true. If she were friends entirely with Lagus, she would be the one dying first still.
Yeah, but, like, Soth, for example.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Like...
Actually, I remember reading a fanfic between Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn that played that with Ike and Soren. And, like, it was really depressing for the exact reason.
Yeah.
Just Soren outlives Ike by several centuries.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Zelfie. We're being sad. Oh, no, Zelfie's not here. I thought
Oh, Zelfie and, like...
But, yeah. But, man, that's just, like... Man. I cannot imagine. I would have to have, like, only long-lived friends.
Why do you think Stefan is like Stefan? Motherfucker like sand.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
She could just go chill in the desert with Stefan, I guess, once Soth passes away. Anyway, this got depressing.
Probably.
Let's get back to the cutscene.
Yes.
We'll have to work hard for a long time to return Dayan to its former grandeur. I know it won't be easy, but if I have you two with me, I know we can do it.
I'd really rather not be a fucking warmonger, Micaiah. Please do not make me a goddamn warmonger.
It's
They helped
Dan. They will.
stop this shit last time.
Oh shit! Finn got credited in part 1.
Yo, Finn wrote
Still to
part
come.
1.
Consider this a
My
teaser.
life's okay. Ooh.
Ooh, fighting in, I guess, Crimea.
Yep.
Yo, it's Alencia. I can't wait for Finn to cuss her out again. Shadow Dragon and Radiant Dawn are not in the same timeline.
Shadow Dragon and Radiant Dawn are completely unrelated.
No, she cut her hair. No.
Yeah, that's a thing.
No. My heart is broken. I'm actually gonna go fucking cry. Why'd she cut her hair?
No,
Why? It was literally
you'll
like
know.
she was
You
so
will
hot
find
with
out.
it.
Yes, you'll still find out.
I'm actually crying. This is like I'm
Nice.
actually crying. I'm not joking.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Did you see how much hair she lost? Look at
Yeah,
the
there's
difference.
you see.
Look,
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm so upset.
You'll. See.
I'm so sad. Like, oh my god, girl, what did they do to you?
You'll see. You'll see exactly what they did.
On that note, let's end this stream. Thank you guys, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. I can't even do my. Can you do the outro? I'm too emotionally distraught.
Bro, what the fuck is the outro? Thanks for
Just
tuning in,
thank-
you fucking nerds. Have a good night.
Yeah, we'll be
I don't
back
know if
on
this
Monday.
person wants to raid or whatever. Yeah, we'll be back whenever the fuck.